each week we're going to be chatting about
part of the dog leg, so you're not going to be able to see the green. So your thought process has got to be, I don't want to be out of bounds. I don't particularly want to be in the red penalty area, but I want to be far enough down the fairway that I can see the green. So for me, it's always going to be a driver.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just try and set myself up to drive with a fade and hopefully get around the corner.
Yeah, I know, but I've just seen so many people go out of bounds with the driver on there.
I don't very often. I don't go out of bounds. What normally happens to me is I try and fade it off. So I aim for the lake with a fade,
yeah,
and I end up
going straight. That's a dangerous
I end up going straight
to take.
into the lake.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's not many people's favourite hole because just that tee shot. I've seen a lot of people play really, really safe on that as well.
Yeah.
You know, to the point where they're just taking an iron off there just to make sure that they're just safe.
Yeah, I have tried that a few times. 5 iron, get as far down as I can.
Yeah.
But the problem is then, as I say, your second shot,
you're just not
going to make the green.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and it's
risk reward.
Yeah, I mean the stroke index is 4. Quite low, isn't it? Which obviously reflects the difficulty of the hole.
Oh,
so most people are going to get a shot, if not two shots on there. Yeah. So I suppose there is the tendency to take the safety shot.
Yeah, because really, if you're going to get at least one shot on there, then you can afford to be 3 onto the green.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah.
But I suppose the other side is big hitters like yourself and, a lot of the lower handicappers.
Yep.
Even if you do go into the water and have to take a penalty shot from the water, you've still got a fairly good chance of getting to the green.
Potentially,
if not on the green in 3.
Potentially, yeah. So, there is a bit of a risk-reward scenario there, yeah.
Yeah, is that why you take the risk then, just to...
Yeah,
Yeah, because you just don't like...
My phrase is...
being safe.
I didn't come here to lay up.
Yeah. Yeah, quite a few people say that.
Yeah, it's I think maybe if I was in a competition situation and I knew that I was maybe in contention or whatever, maybe a different thought process. But certainly, generally playing, I just pick up my driver and play.
Yeah, and then of course on the other side, as we said, we've got out of bounds.
Yeah, we have.
So, and that runs all the way from the left-hand side of the path, regardless of where the markers are at the moment, and anywhere on over.
Yeah, so basically up to the edge of the path, you're okay. Yeah. If you go onto the path or over,
you're out of bounds. Yeah.
So that lasts for 300 metres.
And the markings are quite confusing because on the one side, the path side, you've got a white marker, and then it runs diagonally across to the other side of the 14th fairway.
Yeah.
And that's the the boundary for
Yeah.
out of bounds.
Yeah.
Which I know we did mark with paint
We have now,
for a
yeah.
recent competition, but
Yeah.
obviously we need to
Yeah, it needs to be
continue
being
that
done.
as
Yeah,
as
we
the
need
grass
something
grows.
really more permanent.
Bit more permanent,
Bit
yeah.
more permanent, yeah.
I think so. I don't know what you'd do though, because you can't put anything across that fairway, so I don't really know what you'd do there.
No, you've got to rely really on the green staff or the marshals to
Yeah.
keep redoing it, same as they do with the drop zones.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you think you've gone out of bounds, or you know you've gone out of bounds, just take a provisional.
Provisional
Otherwise, you're taking a 2-shot penalty.
Yep.
Just onto the nearest point.
Onto the nearest point of the fairway.
On the fairway, not
Yeah.
in the middle of the fairway.
Yeah.
As we do keep saying.
As we discussed very recently.
Yes,
yeah.
we did. Yeah. Okay. I mean, my shot, because I'm generally playing off the red tees.
Yep.
So it's a little bit easier, but I've had so many problems with either going into the water, not so much out of bounds because I have a natural draw to the ball.
Yeah.
So even if I hit it straight and it draws round, and now there's nothing to stop it
No,
rolling into the
that is
water.
the problem. That's the problem. I mean, back in March, April of this year, 2025, we had a lot of water, a lot of rain, and there was a lot of long grass there, so it was stopping the ball going into water.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, that's all been cut back.
It's all been cut back again, I know.
And
We
once
do go
again-
through these cycles, don't we,
We
where
do.
it's long and then everybody moans about it, and then it gets cut and then everybody moans about
That's
it.
yeah,
and,
yeah. So yeah, I mean the other thing as well is of course the fairway does actually run towards the water.
It does, yeah.
So yeah, if you've got a little bit of a draw and
Yeah.
you're going to be in trouble.
Yeah. So the water runs just a bit further on to where the green box is, and
Yep.
then beyond that, so for your second shot,
Yep.
you're going to be looking to get as close as you can to the green, if
I
not
think so.
on the green.
Yeah. And also on the left-hand side, just past the lake, we've got the no play zone.
The no play zone, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, which I know has now been extended. So basically the rule there is if it lands in there and you don't have to find the ball,
Nope.
as long as you and your playing partners are all in agreement that that's where it is.
Yep.
You don't need to find the ball.
As long as you're
And you
certain
can get-
or 95% certain the ball is in
Yeah.
the no play
Yeah.
zone, you get free relief.
And you get free relief,
Yep.
which is club length, 2 club lengths.
Well, it's actually, in that way, it's the nearest point of relief plus
Yeah.
1 club length. Just to reiterate on that, actually, because I did have a discussion with somebody the other day, it's not from the point that it entered the play zone, it's the point where it ends. Because you're not,
Oh,
because,
okay. Well,
because
that's
you're not
interesting.
taking penalty.
Yes.
You're only taking relief from the play zone.
You're taking relief from that zone. Yeah, that makes sense. So
Yeah.
it's just from where the ball is, you're getting
Exactly.
relief from there, not
Yeah.
from point
Not
of
from
entry.
the point of entry, no.
Yeah, that's a good point. Actually, it's worth reiterating because it's usually from any other
Because that's a penalty.
penalty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But because it's
but
not a
it's
penalty,
not
you're
a
only
penalty
taking
area,
relief
yeah.
from where the ball lies.
From where the ball lies.
Yeah.
Yeah. And for that is because it's dangerous to play in that area, which
Well,
is
that's what
why
we
it's been designated
that's
a
what we
no
decided,
play
yeah.
area. Yeah,
Yeah.
because it was previously GUR, but
Yeah.
so essentially it's the same kind of rule, really, isn't it? But
Well, not entirely, because with GUR, you are actually allowed to play from a GUR.
yeah.
With no play zone, you're not allowed
You're not